Good morning, everyone. I have a brand new mic. My wife bought me a DJI mini mic for my birthday, so the audio is better. And I'm really excited. I can now talk and not have to worry about anything weird. Anyways, we're headed to a car meet, but the purpose of today's video is I actually wanted to talk about what it's like since owning this WRX. It's been about 6 months. I know I kind of made a video recently on what it's like to daily one, but after about 6 months, I just kind of want to make an update video on, do I like the car? Did it surprise me? Does it still surprise me every day? And overall, how I feel about it. So, honestly, my first impressions when I got this car, I was really extremely excited just because of circumstances. I, let go of my S2000 for this car to be more of a family car, practical car, a daily drivable car, and it accomplished all those things with high remarks, Now, in the aspect of 6 months later, does it still do all those things? 100% and more. But is it still fun? Do I still like driving this car? Yep. Yes, absolutely. 6 months later, and I still feel very happy about my purchase. I believe that these WRXs, these VB WRXs, 22 and up, are at such a steal right now. I feel like you can find these for such a good price, mid-20s used. These used, I feel, are unbeatable, honestly. Just like for their price point, you get to enjoy such a practical, fun car for such a low, what I feel like is lower price in comparison, right? Like the SI is in a similar price range, but it's a different vehicle. It's four-wheel drive, you get better miles per gallon. It's more of your daily driver commute car than it is an enthusiast car to a degree. You don't get a turbo all-wheel drive 4-cylinder rally pedigree type car. And many people will argue the WRX isn't a rally car anymore. It's just a commuter. They just have that in the name. They have many tests on YouTube on just driving this thing and how it does. I'm not saying everyone that buys one needs to rally it or whatever. I'm just saying that there is these were made for a reason, and I like that. I like that these were made for a reason, for being outside, and Subaru being an outside brand, and me being an active person, and by that being a part of my lifestyle. I feel like this fits my personality more. Now, with that being said, you also get, if you care about any type of social media, you will also get remarks of this being the lesbian car, or like the whatever car. It's funny, but either way, it's got a name. It's very, it's known. This car is known, so that's what makes it fun for me. I like the fact that it's known. BRZ passed by. Subi wave, part of the community. You get to do a little Subi wave to everyone that passes by. It's great. Now, in terms of handling and driving and how that does, over the past 6 months, it's performed way above what I expected. I have always had a fear of driving in the rain. I had a bad accident in my Mustang where I spun out just from driving straight. I was going 70 miles an hour on the freeway to my fire academy, and it was 6 a.m. in the morning. It was raining. I was driving straight, and I just lost control. I spun out 360'd, went all the way to the guardrail and hit it head on. Thankfully, I was okay. However, that was traumatizing for me. That just means that I can't even drive straight in the rain in a rear-wheel drive vehicle, or I don't know what happened. And I had a forward-wheel drive Camry after that, and it was fine. However, the all-wheel drive in this, I have not slipped once. I feel very secure. I feel very good about this car. Rain, shine, whatever the conditions may be, I feel very comfortable driving this car. Now, another thing to say is the miles per gallon. I feel like the gas is very important to talk about in this car. With the rally pedigree and the racing and enthusiast and manual, the gas is not good. I will say it's not good. As much as I want to say it is great or it is fair, I would say it's fair. Honestly, it's not like it's terrible. You're not getting 17 miles per gallon like in an STI. You're getting like 24, So So 24 is not terrible. But if you're alive during these times, gas is extremely expensive. Everywhere in California, it is about $5.80, $5.60 for premium a gallon. Now, how do I feel about this car? Being a car enthusiast and going to car meets, and you know, I feel like for anyone that watches it, I feel like when people do reviews, they don't talk about how does the car feel when you go to a car meet. And I know that's such like a weird topic to talk about at all, but I'm gonna discuss it. Going to a car meet in this vehicle unmodified, you will go, I will say, like, you're gonna go unnoticed. I will say, you might have a couple people who go, hey, that's the new WRX. And like, that's kind of it. If it is modified, coilovers, exhaust, some other things, you know, whatever you want to do to it, and then you roll, especially just lowering in wheels, right? That's the big thing, lowering wheels, and then you head to the car meet. I feel like you're gonna get a much better reaction. I feel like every time I've taken this car to a car meet, I have at least one person that genuinely comes up and genuinely loves the car and what has been done to it. Now, I had a few modifications already on it when I bought it, but I bought it because I saw that these modifications were what I would have wanted to done anyways. So anyways, the guy, he put an OEM STI cherry red trim, so side skirts, front lip, diffuser on it. He also put it on NK RPF 1s, like RSs, so it's like, it almost looks like a 3-piece wheel. It's like a deep dish wheel. It looks very nice. And then he also put it on some good tires, Continental Extreme Contact 4s, so all seasons that have served me very well. And then on top of that, it's also lowered on springs already, on iBox springs. These are all things I would have wanted to do to it anyways, and they lowered the price because they didn't, it's a modified vehicle. They don't want it, it wasn't selling, it was at the lot for like 5 months. It was all the mods I wanted to do to it, so I bought it with it. Now, things that I have done since my ownership is a pitch stop mount that has helped with stiffer driving feel. I've also added the STI wing, drilled into the trunk myself. Love the STI wing. I always wanted a car with a big wing to feel like a racer boy. And then also the Perrin dual axle back exhaust, which was one of my most recent videos. And that has been super fun to drive around with, and I don't regret. Now, in terms of future modding, there's a lot of options. Surprisingly, with this car, for being a newer car, you have a lot of different people to choose from, although you might see some of the same things. So you'll probably go into brands like Aeroflow Dynamics, Import Image Racing, JDM Muscle, Perrin, Cobb. You know, all of these guys are the usual people that you would buy from. Alright guys, we're here at the car meet, as you can hear. Alright. I'm sure you guys will appreciate this. This is an X6 competition in the front of me too. Pretty cool. Yeah, lots of cool cars here. Very neat. How's it going, bro? Yeah. What's up?
Good to see you, bro.
Hey, this your meet too, bro?
Yeah, I wish,
hey, soon.
It's hard to find a good spot, but I mean, I'm parked over there by 5 guys.
Okay, for sure.
Next to me, if not, spots everywhere.
Got you, bro.
Yo, a couple spots just opened up on this next out. Not this out, but if you go on the next one, you'll see a bunch.
I got you. All right, cool. Thank you, guys. Good to see you.
It's the funniest fucking.
No, it's zesty. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
It's really nice, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that, man. People out here just, I guess, love the JDM out here. Yeah, we're gonna try in some of these other spots so we can get a good look at some of the other cars here. Again, man, some of these full cowls are crazy because we got this. Look at this Mustang with the carbon fiber hood. That is insane. It's huge. All right, we back out here with the boys. What's up, Seb? How we doing?
Good. How you doing, guys? Good morning. Another Cars and Coffee.
I know.
This one's actually live.
What's kind of the vibe today of this?
The vibe today, cops came, just checked it out. They checked it out. Honestly, there's cool builds right here. Obviously, we're JDM, but I like all cars. There's a clean RX-7 LS swap over there. If you want to go check it out.
Adonde, bro? That's not.
There's a red one over there. Hecka hidden. I thought it was.
All right. As much as I really want to stay for this car meet, it seems like there's like lots of really cool and very interesting builds here, to be honest. I, however, have to go home because, again, I am a father and I have responsibilities to take care of at home. So maybe another time, if they throw this meet, I'll be able to actually walk around and check everything out. So anyone who sees this video that was here, hopefully you guys saw your car. Again, lots of very, very cool builds here. Wish I got to see and talk to a lot of you guys. However, I have to go home. So, all right, everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to this Happy Lemon meet. We're gonna see what kind of cars we can find. Nice Lotus Evora. I always thought these were pretty cool. And then these are the Happy Lemon cars themselves. They're here every time Happy Lemon hosts a meet. I don't know where these, I mean, these things are obviously very, very, very insane, beautiful show cars that they bring out every single time. So it's really nice to see these things. Never seen the interior of one of these things. These things are insane. Look very comfortable. And then next to the FL5 Type R, rightfully so, someone got a brand new car. Shout out to them. Congratulations, whoever you are. But it is unfortunate because I know there were a lot more people here, like literally 2 hours ago. So I guess this is just like what's left over. Shout out to these guys. Again, some of the sickest, coolest cars here that you can find in the East Bay. Very cool. Of course, you already know I had to bring my WRX. Jin, what do you think of the cars? Are they cool? What's up, guys? So we're going to be using this Cerakote headlight restoration kit on my wife's 2018 CRV. It is severely faded and it's a 2018, but here in the California sun doesn't care. So I'm going to show you guys the difference that it's going to make just from this like at-home kit. You could buy this for like, I think I got it for like 18 bucks off Amazon, or you could go to any AutoZone. It's just a 3 steps. It's literally just like a wipe for the oxidation remover. You go ahead and clean it up using this, and then you use a clear coat protectant at the end, which is optional. So you could just, they put a bunch of like the oxidation removers in here. So if you just wanted to clean your headlights, or you wanted to save it for maybe a nicer car that you have, like I have my WRX here, no offense, that's also a good option. So we're just gonna go ahead and see, does the Cerakote headlight restoration kit work? From my previous experience, 100% it does. This thing is amazing, it does wonders. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a before and after here for you guys, and I think it's gonna be super sick.
BeatStars.com.
It says to put on a second pair of gloves. I'm not going to do that, so this could go very wrong, but oh well. Yeah, this is your ceramic coating right here. Here is the finished.
BeatStars.com.
All right, so we got our drink now. This is the iced Spanish latte. It is just so good. I couldn't even tell you the complexity of the flavors that are going on right now in my drink. I know there's coffee in there, but I think the Spanish is also like sea salt, and there's a foam on top. So good, so good. All right, guys. There's nothing I hate more than leaving my cars all dirty. It's gonna be raining soon, but I'm gonna be in Hawaii. So we're just gonna give the WRX love, leave it washed, and then just park it in the garage so that way it's clean by the time I come home. And then maybe freshen up the Miata too. I washed my wife's car yesterday, but we're just gonna do a speed run on this. We're gonna start with the wheels because I hate cleaning wheels. And these RPF ones, I know it's not as bad as some other wheels, but the spokes are just still so annoying. So wheels first, then the rest of the car. Let's go.